Hey, I was wondering if anybody was also wanting to start their day in this way, or maybe you have a different routine. But I've been thinking about how I want to start my days as we kick off the fall. And today I'm starting teaching a group of women online through the Freedom Coaching Circle. Once again, I don't know how many times we've done this, and it's always surprising and amazing. You just get a group of hungry women together on Zoom all over the world and invite Holy Spirit, and boom, it's just incredible. But anyway, I want to start my mornings with a simple question. I have been doing this, but lately I've been forgetting because we can easily get distracted with what's happening on social media and the news and what's true, what's not. And I've been finding myself a little bit disillusioned. So there's people that I have respected and honored, and then I find out stuff like things are becoming unhidden like crazy, and it's just heartbreaking. So it's like, Lord, where do I focus? And of course, it's always on Him. And then when you learn about stuff that's been happening in the news, oh my word, it's heartbreaking. So, Jesus, this is the question. Jesus, what's on your heart today? What is on your heart today? And how are you inviting me to join you in that? And I find that asking Jesus that question helps kind of clean out all the noise and instead just look at Him and ask Him where to focus. It is so much more freeing. It's calm. It's relational with Him. Because, I've tended to get easily distracted. And so this is why I love the journey of just pressing in, putting our heads on His heart and listening to His heartbeat for us and for our families and our loved ones and our jobs and ministries and the people that we are responsible for and to, and just going to Him and laying our heads on His heart and asking what's on His heart is the best question to start our days with. So yeah, how about it? You want to join me in that? Maybe some of you are watching this video and you're like, are you kidding me? I don't even know who Jesus is. And the Jesus that I've been told or I've seen through others, if that's Jesus, I don't even want to know what's on His heart. And so depending on where you're at on the journey of, who Jesus is, here's the cool thing. When people come to me and they ask for help in a certain situation in their life, I'll just say, I'll listen and I'll just reflect what they've shared with me and just the emotions that they've been going through and such. And I'll ask them, would you be willing to hear what God says about this? I know you don't believe Him, but if He were real and He would speak to you, would you be willing to hear? And I've never gotten a no. I've actually gotten a very curious, you think He's going to speak to me even though I don't believe in Him? And we'll get together and I'll just show them that He speaks. And I did this with a neighbor and she had said before we started, if I hear God speak, I'm going to jump out of my chair. And she heard Him speak, but she did not jump out of the chair. Instead, she just was overcome with His love and His kindness. And it was amazing. And shortly after that, I went off on a speaking trip. This was back in the day before COVID and when I was speaking. And I came back a week later, and she said that she'd been talking to Him every day. And I gave her some things, some help tools and guidelines. And it was pretty cool to see what He had been pouring out to her. So it doesn't matter where you're at with what you believe. If you ask Jesus, what's on your heart today? Listen, write down what you hear. And if you need some help in figuring out, okay, is this really him, or is this me talking, or what is this? What is this kind of flow of thoughts that I'm hearing? I would love to help you. It's really cool when you start to, I don't know, just plug into the divine and to just his heart for you and his calling and his destiny and his love, and you realize you're not alone. And there's more than your problems and your situations that are overwhelming you. Instead, to just kind of step out of your circle and lean into God's heart for you and hear his voice for you. Oh my goodness. It's like you take off these dirty glasses and you see the world in a whole new way. So anyway, if that would be helpful, you can find somewhere below and reach out to me. But anyway, the question is, Jesus, what's on your heart for me today? I bless you with some good surprises.